Hello, my name is Danielle Halsey and I'm a postdoctoral research fellow. I'm going to briefly introduce a project that myself, Stanford PhD student Hannah Blondin, and Dr. Larry Crowder have been working on, which is identifying how environmental stressors and species overlap in the Eastern tropical Pacific has led to conflict between commercial and recreational fisheries. In the Eastern tropical Pacific, the ocean is home to a diverse assemblage of marine fish and mammals that contribute to complex food webs as well as support large commercial and recreational fisheries in the region. Often fishing resources that commercial fishermen are seeking to capture overlap in space and time with other species of fish and marine mammals that we are trying to conserve and protect. For example, if you imagine this hypothetical ocean off the coast of Costa Rica, in the open ocean off of Costa Rica, the distribution of marine species that are targeted by commercial longline fishermen like tuna, dorado, and some shark species might overlap with the recreational sport fishermen targeting sailfish and marlin, or with species of conservation concern like sea turtles and marine mammals. These overlaps could be due to similar habitat preferences, prey resources, or migratory routes. This overlap in the use of the ocean has led to concerns about potential unintentional bycatch of marlin and sailfish in the commercial longline fishery. This unintentional bycatch could be causing decreased populations of billfish in the region, which can then lead to losses in the recreational fishing sector, as well as losses in the biodiversity of the marine ecosystem found off of Costa Rica. If we react to these losses and population declines by implementing large resource protection areas, like, for example, a marine protected area or a time area closure, which restricts commercial fishing, this can then lead to losses in commercial fisheries, which results in reduced catches, and therefore losses in the commercial fisheries impacts the economies and food resources for both local and global communities. Additionally, environmental stressors like strong El Nino events can compress the distribution of species, increasing the species' interaction with each other, as well as multiple other stressors. However, if we take a dynamic ocean management approach and identify the areas of the ocean more commonly used by the target species for the commercial fishery, and those areas having fewer billfish and protected resources, we can try to redirect commercial fisheries and reduce the conflict between the two fisheries and hopefully better protect Costa Rica's rich sport fishing and ecotourism economy, as well as the balance of the ecosystem. So the goals of our project are to create environmentally driven dynamic distribution models to better understand these species overlap and potential interactions to inform the redirection of fisheries management efforts in Costa Rica. The main plan of attack is to use pop-up satellite archival tags to collect location and track information for blue marlin and sailfish, and hopefully in the future, additional species. We will then match these locations to environmental data from satellites or oceanographic models, which we can then use as input to create dynamic predictive models of fish distributions. As part of this project, we're also hoping to learn more about the role of climate variability and bycatch issues that may be occurring in the domestic longline and international purse seine fleets for our species of interest, which again, for now is just sailfish and blue marlin, although we're hoping to expand the project to include more species in the future. While the tagging data collection portion of this project continues, we are investigating records retained by recreational fishing lodges in the Eastern tropical Pacific for signs that strong ocean climate signals are affecting the distribution of species like blue marlin and sailfish in the region. For example, here on the left, we see that for normalized yearly catches of sailfish in the top panel and blue marlin in the bottom panel, both species appear to show a reaction centered around 2016, approximately at the same time as a strong El Nino event that occurred in the region. The response of the species appeared different. However, we hope to continue investigating how these species are interacting with each other, as well as the other stressors affecting their distributions and occurrence in the Eastern tropical Pacific. So with that, I would like to thank you for listening. I have some acknowledgements listed here as well as some contact information, and I'm looking forward to continue discussing this project with you all. Thanks.